Well, very good morning, everyone. It's George Bayruthi here, giving you the market report for Tuesday, the 23rd of May, 2023. We woke up in the morning to find that the Dow Jones, the top 30 stock index in America, was down 140 points, 0.4% down. However, the S&P 500 was almost steady, and the Nasdaq was slightly up by 0.5%. Tesla was up nearly 5% overnight to $188.87 US. And Apple went the other way, was down 0.5%. BHP and Rio in New York, BHP was up 0.1% and Rio was down 0.5%. In Europe, the Stoxx 50 index, which comprises most major European markets, was down 0.2% on the back of the FTSE in London, up 0.2%. However, the CAC in France and the DAX in Germany were both down slightly. The S&P 500 yesterday was 16 points lower and closed at 7,263. The futures this morning indicate the market most likely will open steady. Okay, gold steady at $1,972.65 US per ounce, and silver $23.79, actually almost steady from the day before. Brent oil up 0.5%, and West Texas crude oil almost steady from the day before. Iron ore price steady at $107.10. The Australian dollar is trading at 66.5 US cents, and the 10-year yield in America steady at 3.72%, and we are slightly behind that at 3.64%. Bitcoin trading this morning at 26,900, almost very steady for the last I would say nearly 10-15 days. Hasn't really shifted much. Okay, and that converts to this morning to 40,400 Australian dollars. Remember, the highest level in Australian dollars was 88,900 or 66,800 US. From the 88,900 Australian dollars dropping to 23,700, and we managed to recover that. And the highest level was 45,200, but now we are about 10% below that. All right, now let's go to the advance and decline. Yesterday, 39% of all the stocks declined and only 23% advanced. However, the volume was slightly lower than the day before. The previous 2 days, we've had about 35-36% of all the trades advanced and only 28-25% declined. As a matter of interest, you can see here the volume, that's per day, and you can see there is, almost like a trend downward in volume, as if the market is sitting down and waiting for something to happen. However, when you put the 5 days together, advanced and declined, we find for the last 5 combination of 5 days, that's 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, 5 days, we find that the declines exceeded the advances. So we are lower volume, people sitting down, however the declines exceeds the advances. So that's more or less like a bit bearish for me. All right, let's go further here. The most active here, we found that BrainChip was 8.5% up yesterday. And we see that the fair value is 98 cents. And the target is $1.74. And it's painted yellow is because 2 days in a row we've had upward movement. Hastings, $2.27. The target is $4.36. And the target is $3.87. The fair value was $4.37. St. Barbara was up 3.4%. Again, trading at 60.5 cents. And the average value is 93 cents. And the target is 66 cents. Alright, if you want a copy of this, you can actually, I will give you the details on how to actually communicate with us. And I'll send you the full report. And you can actually look at all these pages at your own leisure, in your own time. Okay, volume daily. Xero was up 1.4% yesterday, and the volume was 836,000 versus 492,000 average. So that's nearly, the volume yesterday was 70% higher than the average volume over 50 days. Insurance Australia, the old NRMA, was steady, 0.2% up, and the volume 7.5 million versus 5.9 million. That is 27% higher than the average. In the mid-cap, BrainChip was up 8.5%. We talked about that. Hansen Technology, steady, and Temple Webster, which by the way we're trading, 2.5% up. And if you look at the fair value, they're all almost steady. BrainChip is overpriced because the fair value is below. No, sorry, excuse me. Trading at 51 cents. And it's actually 92% higher than the price. So it's nearly double. Alright, okay, well that's all from us here. If you want to communicate with me and to get a full report, remember there is a lot of information on this report, and we only cover a very, very small amount, just the average value. And if you want to call me from Australia is 0411 259526. If you're ringing from overseas, 61 is the country code. You don't need the 0. 61-411-259526. You can write to me at George@FS Securities. FS stand for full service. FS Securities plural.com.au. Trade safely and wisely and have a fantastic day.